the older folks, you guys need to consider to have that time, the extra time to look after your kids and hang out with your kids a lot more often. To the working people, keep up their great work. I know you're a little stressed out, but you know, every time try to find room to leave the country for a vacation. The younger kids, yes, go ahead, explore, learn, understand, freak out with funky stuff, you know, Eminem, rap, you know, dance, party, but please respect the elders. I don't think that's too much to ask for. Well, we have no hold or jurisdiction to that property. That property was ours when we used to own it until I think the government acquired it. They acquired not only just the mansion alone, but we owned all the way to the bottom where the flats are. We owned basically the whole hill. So they greenbelted the area, acquired it from us, and then they then leased it to Ong Beng Sing, right, to hotel properties that ran it as a restaurant. They called us, they invited my family in to ask whether they can continue using the name or not. So they invited them for dinner and all that, and they went, and they said, yeah, of course, free food, okay. So, I mean, we ain't gonna get anything more than free food, right? They should really rethink this whole place. Now they have an issue because it's still kind of an out of the place, and sometimes it's hard to bring the dead from the living. I mean, from the dead to the living. You can't wake up a dead person. So they'll have to revitalize the whole place and really rethink this whole issue and not do the same concept at all. I don't think so. They should still retain that Alkaff memoir, but change it to something different, keeping the house itself. So they have to really study the place up, continue it as an Arab place, not making it look colonial, because what the old place did is making it look colonial. That's wrong. It's an Arab place. It's funny, man, because you know, my dad was telling me how he had birthday parties there and how they used to throw lavish parties, you know, and all the princes and all the kings of Malaysia all came, all borrowed the place for their parties also. And Lee Kuan Yew's dad used to be there all the time with my grandfather and all that. They were all good friends. And so they were always throwing parties. It was a crazy house. I have been an entertainer since young. I was the entertainer in my class, I was entertainer in my school, I was entertainer in every single thing I do. When I was in the Scouts, I'm also the entertainer there. And because I think of my entertainment capability, they always choose me either as a prefect. I get sacked halfway through lah. A prefect or a monitor, and I'm always the person who's doing the school announcements. You know, that kind of shit. And I was the scout team leader, and I was always the leader. They always choose me as the leader. And then when I went to vocational, they chose me as a leader because I was the bigger size. So Paikia will think twice about hammering me. Where was I?
Any plans? How long do you plan to do it? Yeah.
All my life, that's it. That's all I can do is entertain.